So there's a little something I've been thinking about for a long time. Smash has been around for 20 years, and it's always been the same formula. Choose a character, choose a unique stage, and freeform movement, sometimes with some random items thrown into the mix. Now, I'm a big fan of fighting games of all kinds, so I was thinking, what if Smash was a fighting game? No, yeah, I know, but I mean more like this. This. Or even this. Wait. What if we took all of this, all of these characters, the world that's built around it, and just kinda pushed it together? I mean, hey, Ken and Ryu joined Smash. Who's to say Mario ain't ready to kick some Blanca ass? Seeing Smash Bros. As a traditional style fighting game is something that many people, including myself, think about all the time. We've got a growing roster of characters, colorful stages and worlds to play on, and unique moves that can be used in a large variety of ways. Seriously, just look at some of this stuff. We've got characters that move fast, we've got characters that can play from a distance, we've got characters with footsies, and there's crazy and unique characters too. Smash has it all. So what if we took this, and just... Now, what exactly do I mean by traditional style fighting game? Well, what we're used to with Smash is a game with fighting, but ultimately it's purposed around family fun with its crazy stages, items, and ease of use. What I'm talking about is more like this. A big sense on competitive fighting and patience, combos, flashiness, and a ton of stuff put together. Yeah, we make do with current Smash and try to make it as competitive as possible, but it isn't necessarily built for competitive play. You feel me? There's a lot to work with here, and making Smash into two different types of games could help please a large demographic, instead of Nintendo having to cater to one or the other. Perhaps we get Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and Super Smash Bros. Tag Team Battle. Just don't make Pokken again, man. Now, some of you right off the bat might be thinking, Smash is already a fighting game. Don't touch my perfect game. It's perfect and unchangeable, and perfect in every way. I love this game. I get that, I do. But what if it was this? Huh? Considering the amount of characters in the game, I feel like Smash Bros. Would work really well as a team-based fighter, much like Dragon Ball or Marvel vs. Capcom. You get to pick some of your favorite characters of all time and put them up against the rest, get some assists, and pick a colorful stage, though this time without the platforms. Overall, you get a wild experience that shows off the craziness of all the games mixed together, just like traditional Smash, but with a different way to play and experience the characters, the world, and the fun. So the biggest draw to any fighting game is the characters. It's what draws me so much to this idea. That's why you see all of these grand guest characters like Link in Soul Calibur, Master Chief or Spartan 458 in Dead or Alive. Yes, this actually happened, this is not a mod. Akuma and Negan in Tekken 7, and a whole bunch of other stuff I could list off. Point is, characters make the game. It's why we're so drawn to Smash. We finally get to have the chance of who would win in a fight. Mario versus Luigi, Marth versus Lucina, Villager versus Bayonetta, Cloud Strife, and Joker. Point is, being able to put 3 of them on a team and pit them up against an entire roster is something that would be amazing. Imagine making a 3-man Mushroom Kingdom team, the Triforce Trio, or even mixing and matching your own groups to be able to work together and synergize. This could also dive into the characters having banter at the beginning of the match like many games do. Take some of your favorite characters of all time and talk some smack.
Versus Cassandra.
Who would have thought Bayonetta would show up and tell Lucas that his mom is dead and that he should feel bad? Lucas then begins crying profusely, unable to clap back. Inside of the gameplay, the characters' playstyles, designs, and fighting styles would really pop. It wouldn't be restrictive just because we now have lesser movement. Mario could space out characters with fireballs and then jump in for attacks. Fox can still run in and do quick combos and heavy hits. And Marth can play a spacing game with his blade. Mix that together with some crazy assists, and now there's a formula to make things hectic, just like we're used to with Smash. There's multiple ways to go about assists. My personal favorite is how Skullgirls does it, where you choose your assists. Seeing as how crazy Smash is, it would be cool to add this by picking the moves you want for an assist. You could choose something like Villager coming in and throwing a pot, Mega Man shooting out a Buster Shot, and even Falcon Punch. Plus, custom moves were previously in Smash 4. They could be reintroduced as custom variations. Think to MK11 where you have different moves that you can mix and match for each character. This way, each character can choose their own moves, their own assists, and their own crazy combos to go with their team. Nintendo could introduce completely new moves to a character, or go with how it was in the past where Mario would have a normal fireball, a giant and slow one, or a fast and weak one. Each character getting different variations to the same move. The whole customization aspect can then loop around to created custom characters, the Miis. Yes, I know you hate them, but I mean, look at this dude.
Look at him.
Miis can work similar to how Soul Calibur does its character creation system, though lesser. You get to choose a character you base the moves off of, and then create a fun Mii around that character. This way, Miis can still be included, but not be as intrusive as they normally are in Smash 4 and Ultimate. Stages would ultimately be the same, but would turn into backgrounds rather than platform stages. Music would add to each stage, and you can be able to switch around themes like normal, plus add special character themes like many other games do. Give it a real nice pop when someone's on screen. Oh, that's the good stuff! Give it to me! Something to also mention is that in the current fighting game market, every game that's released pretty much comes with a story mode packed in. Mortal Kombat and Injustice do a great job of storytelling and getting something across. We could finally have a full-fledged story mode with all of these characters where they interact, fight, work together, and win. Imagine if World of Light was actually good. Listen, I had fun with it, but you gotta admit, this was extremely lackluster and tedious. I did it all, man. Maybe even a retelling of the Subspace Emissary, but instead with actual voice actings and longer cutscenes, opposed to... Now, one of the best parts of a fighting game is pulling off a really flashy super attack. Smash does this by having final smashes. They're quick, they look amazing, and they get the point across. You're killing your enemy. Since this is a team game, each character could have a basic super attack, like Luigi being able to do his super punch, Jigglypuff doing rest, Incineroar's revenge, and so on. Then for their stronger, more meter-intensive attack, use a final smash animation. Since they're both from a fighting game, Ken and Ryu show this aspect off quite nicely by having two different final smashes. Just an idea to show each character doesn't have to be restricted to just one flashy attack. Now wait, what about fun modes like playing with items, spirits, special smash? Well, those can be integrated too. Let me explain. What if for items there was a special items mode that occasionally dropped them from the top? They would work differently than they normally do, but there would be special effects for each one, like the clock, or the lightning bolt dropping from the sky and affecting the gameplay, or just dropping a bat that will do more damage, or even the health restore. Spirits can be introduced like normal, but come with some different effects to work around the team-based fighting. And Special Smash can still let you integrate preset rules like game speed, items, size, whatever. The fun stuff can still exist. It just needs to be tweaked in order to fit with a new game and a new fighting style. The closest thing possible to recreating a fighting game in Smash is going into a special match, turning on stamina and high gravity, and then going on Final Destination. It's not perfect, but it gives a little bit of a Street Fighter vibe to it. Nintendo even did this exact scenario throughout Ken and Ryu's classic modes, and then bosses already come with pre-made health bars, so arcade modes would be fully possible, and could even come with branching paths depending on who you choose. Think to rival battles in Soul Calibur. An official Smash fighting game may never exist, but it's something pretty cool to think about. As a huge fan of fighting games and practicing and playing tons of different styles, including Smash, it would be really cool to see a single game, especially one that I really love, be made into something different. Who knows? It could happen at some point. Maybe we'll see, Nintendo versus Capcom or something. Wait. That would be so cool! So if you're a big fan of fighting games like I am, what are your thoughts on this idea? Smash is very fun, but it would be cool to see something different happen with the franchise. Ignoring ease of play and all that nonsense, just something different. Do you have an idea for this? If so, tell me down below. I want to see what you have to say. If you managed to make it this far in the video, maybe you'd consider supporting me on Patreon? I offer some little goodies here and there and try my best to provide it. It takes a lot of time and effort. You can also keep up with me on Twitter and Discord where I'm the most active. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.